Hello and welcome back to yet another episode of For Knowledge. In this session, we are going to discuss about the common chord of two circles. So, what is this case? Suppose we have circle 1, we have circle 2. This is C2, this is C1. Okay? These circles intersect each other at 2 points, P and Q. Join this PQ. Join this PQ. This straight line is common, this chord is common to both C1 and C2, right? This chord PQ is common to both C1 and C2. So this PQ is the common chord for the both circles. PQ is the common chord for both of the circles. Okay. Now, how to find the equation of the common chord? How to find the equation of common chord? That is the main question. Suppose the first equation whose center is C1, suppose its equation is given as x square plus y square plus 2g1x plus 2f1y plus c1 equal to 0. Okay? And the second circle, the equation of second circle is x square plus y square plus 2g2x plus 2f2y plus c2 equal to 0. Now, if we want to find the equation of common chord, just do one thing, s minus s dash, and equate it to 0. What is s minus s dash? S means the first equation, that means the first circle. S dash is the second circle, the equation of the second circle. So, subtract these two. On subtraction, what happens? X square will get cancelled, y square will be get cancelled. Now the remaining term 2 g1 minus g2x. Okay, subtract 2 times g1 minus g2x plus 2 times f1 minus f2y plus f1 minus f2 y, 2 is common, plus c1 minus c2 equal to 0. This is the equation of the common chord, the simplest formula in the entire circle chapter. Simplest formula in the entire circle chapter. Just subtract these two. You are done. Okay. Now, once we get the equation of the common chord, then the next question comes: what is the length of the common chord? Okay. What is the length of the common chord? Do one thing. Join C1 and C2. Okay. Join C1 and C2. Now, this is perpendicular. Okay. This is perpendicular. So, in this point M, suppose this is M, at this M, the PQ is perpendicularly bisected into two parts. One is PM, another is MQ. Why bisected? Because this from C2 we are drawing a perpendicular on the chord. Okay, C2 means the center. Now, if from a center we draw a perpendicular on a chord, if from the center we are drawing a perpendicular on a chord, then that perpendicular bisects the chord into two equal halves. This perpendicular bisects the chord into two equal halves. Okay, two equal parts. So basically, PM will be equal to MQ. PM will be equal to MQ. Length of PM will be equal to MQ. Now, add these two. So, in this rectangle, in this right angle triangle, I am talking about PMC1. In triangle PMC1. Okay, we have to find this PM. If we find this PM, we multiply it by 2 and we are done. We'll get the length of PQ. So what is PM? So PM is nothing but root under, since this is a rectangular right angle triangle, so PM is nothing but C1P square, Pythagoras theorem, base whole square plus height square equal to hypotenuse square. So hypotenuse square minus base square equal to height square. So height equal to PM equal to hypotenuse square minus base square. Okay, hypotenuse equal to, sorry, height equal to hypotenuse square C1P whole square minus C1M whole square. That's how we find the length of the half of the length of the common chord, and just multiply it by 2. Just multiply PM by 2, we will get PQ. Okay. So if this is clear, then I am going to erase it and we will be solving a problem. We will be solving a problem. Fine. So erase this. The problem says, find the length of the common chord of the circles S x square plus y square plus 2x plus 6y equal to 0 and S dash x square plus y square minus 4x minus 2y minus 6 equal to 0. We have to find the common chord and its length. Okay, this is what we have to find. Now, for S, the center is What is the center? 2G is 2, so G is 1. Center is minus G, that means minus 1. 2F is 6, so F is 3, so minus F. So this is the center for first circle. And what is the center for second circle? Here 2G is minus 4, so G is minus 2, so minus G is 2. Here 2F is minus 2, so F is minus 1, so minus F is 1. So the centers are minus 1, minus 3 and 2, 1. Fine. Now, what is the equation for the common chord? So equation of common chord will be S minus S dash equal to 0. S minus S dash will be 0. So this minus this. So x square and y square will be cancelled. So 2x minus of minus 4x, that means 6x. 6y minus of minus 2y, that means plus 2y, so 8y. Minus of minus 6, that means plus 6 equal to 0. So this is 3x plus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. This is the equation for common chord. This is the equation for common chord. Fine. 3x plus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. Now, this is C1. C1 means minus 1 comma minus 3. This is C2. C2 means 2 comma 1. So what we have to find? We have to find the length of this common chord. We add these two. This will be perpendicular on the common chord, the line joining center 1 and center 2. So this is P, this is M, this is C1. So PM equal to root under C1P square, this one C1P square, the hypotenuse square, minus this base C1 M square. Okay. Now what is C1P? What is C1P? C1P is the radius of the first circle. C1P is the radius of the first circle. Now what is the formula for radius? R1, radius of first circle, equal to root under G square plus F square minus C. G square plus F square minus C. Now G is 1, F is 3 and C is 0. No constant term, so C is 0. So 1 square plus 3 square minus 0, that means root under 10. This is what R1. R1 means C1P. C1P. Okay. And how do we calculate that C1M? C1M is nothing but from the external point minus 1, minus 3, we are finding the distance of the straight line 3x plus 4y plus 3 equal to 0. From the external point minus 1, minus 3, we are finding this distance to the straight line 3x plus 4y plus 3 equal to 0, because this straight line is nothing but this PQ. Okay. So what is the distance? What is the distance formula? Let me do here. So the distance formula gives us 3 into minus 1 plus 4 into minus 3 plus 3 divided by root under 3 square plus 4 square. This is the formula for distance of a point to the straight line. Distance of a point to the straight line. So this is nothing but minus 3 minus 12. So minus 3 minus 2, minus 15 plus 3, that means minus 12. So 12 by, this is root under 25, that means 12 by 5. Modulus of 12 by 5. This is what the length of this C1M. This is what the length of the C1M. So EM is nothing but C1P square, that means root 10 square, that is 10, minus C1M square. Now C1M is nothing but 12 by 5, we have calculated. Okay. So this is nothing but 12 by 5 whole square, so 144 by 25. 144 by 25. So this is nothing but root under 250 minus 144 by 25. So this is nothing but root under 106 by 5. So half of the common chord is nothing but root under 106 by 5. So PQ will be, let me erase this part. So the length of common chord equal to 2 into PM equal to 2 times root 106 by 5 unit. Got it? Okay. This length part, is it clear? This C1, C2 is perpendicular to P1M. Now PM, rather PQ. Okay. Now since C1 from C2 we are drawing a perpendicular, so what happens? This PQ is divided into two parts, PM and NQ. We are calculating the distance of PM. Now what is PM? PM is nothing but root under C1P square minus C1M square, because this is a right angle triangle. Okay. In right angle triangle we use Pythagoras theorem. We know P1C, PC1, this is the radius of the first circle, and we know C1M because we know the equation of the line and we know the point C1. So from an external point, how do we calculate the length of a circle? How do we calculate the distance from an external point? This is the formula. We applied it, we get C1m, and we calculated what is the value for PM. PM is nothing but root under 106 by 5. So if PM is root under 106 by 5, so the length of common chord will be 2 into root under 106 by 5. Okay. So this is how we find the common chord, equation of common chord and its length. Okay. So equation of common chord is simple, just subtract these two. And this is the problem is very common. This common chord problem is very common in the engineering entrance exams. Okay. So I hope you understand the video. If you like our effort, please let us know. And also, if you have any doubt in any of these topics that I have discussed till now, also let us know. We'll be clarifying it. Okay. So please comment, like, and subscribe our channel, and we'll be updating with more videos. Thank you. Have a good day.